think about what do I need to get done while I'm out here riding my motorcycle, or what I should be doing. Oh boy. All right, we are out and about. I'm out a little bit late today because I was working on some footage from a prior video. I was trying to get that uploaded, published, etc. And yeah, get out here right now. It took me a while to get out here. I'm going up here to LochRaven reservoir area. Actually, I was on Interstate 83, and it is rush hour, and I was stuck in rush hour traffic basically. But I did not want to start, you know, any footage during that time. You guys don't want to see the back of a bunch of cars in the video, and I would have probably have just edited that footage out. But I was there for a while, so instead of going back later on and have to edit it tonight, I decided I would just not film until I actually got on Delaney Valley Road. So yeah, that works. Pretty warm today. I think when I left the house it was 91 degrees, I believe. So I think the meteorologist was calling for a high temperature of around 96 today, and I'm not sure if we made it there, but I'm certain that we're close. But to get away from the heat, I am headed to the LochRaven Dam area, which is a park basically with a reservoir and some nice roads. Well, a nice road that actually cuts through there. So we're gonna again end up in the shaded elements, and I'm gonna pull over once I get into the park, right at the reservoir. There's normally some wildlife there, like ducks. So we'll see what's there. That's feeling better already, and we're not even in the park. As soon as I get out of that direct sunlight, I'll cool down a little bit here. At least traffic is moving here, coming up this road. Not too bad for rush hour, but we don't have that far to go before we get to the entrance of the reservoir area, LochRaven reservoir area. So, whew, that feels good. Now, I haven't been up here in a while, so hopefully I can go all the way through. I know at times there's a certain portion. Here's the top of the reservoir right there, and we're gonna enter the park to follow it around actually. So certain times of the day, I believe on the weekends, that they'll shut down a certain part of the road there before it crosses the bridge. I think it's closed. When they close it, it's at least for 4 or 5 hours. And what that does, it allows all the bicyclists, the walkers, and the hikers to come out onto the road and walk the roads through the park and enjoy themselves on the weekend without any vehicle traffic. I've taken advantage of that once, and it's pretty nice. You get a chance to actually stand on the bridge or walk across a bridge that normally does not permit foot traffic there. So Here we go. And it's not this bridge, but once we get into the park, you'll see the bridge that I'm talking about. So this is part of the reservoir here. So this, I believe, is the water we drink here in this area. We're gonna cut through right here. Another motorcyclist, and normally it's a lot of people out here that, you know, I believe fishing is permitted as well, actually off the bridge we just passed, or you know, fishing from the reservoir as a whole anyway. So a lot of times I do see a lot of individuals out here actually with their fishing gear. There are some geese right there. With some babies with her, so. And I believe there's a restaurant up here as we, it's going to be on our left-hand side. I've never actually been there to eat. Actually, every time I come by, it's actually closed. So I'm not certain if it's actually still in business. I'm sure it's still in business, but at first glance, or it appears that it's not in business because it's never open when I actually come through. They have some gun ranges out here as well. You can come out here and shoot skeet and trap. Oh, there's a skeet center right there. I've been there twice actually. To shoot skeet, bought my own weapon, but the funny thing about that, I do not have a long barrel, so I actually used my short barrel, and I actually did pretty good, at least I thought anyway. But it was fun. I like getting out here on these, as I said, on these back roads, away from traffic as much as possible, to get some real good scenery and not have to contend with a lot of cars. So right here to the left is some restaurant. I believe it's some country club or something like that. See, it doesn't look like anyone's in there again. Okay, we're headed into the park here. Cruise about here. And see what kind of traffic we have. Hopefully not much. More ducks, more geese, and the kitties, and the newborns with them. We may actually be in for a treat, and we may see a bunch in the water up here when I pull off. So we shall see. Those trees provide the much needed shade on a hot day like this. It actually cools the motorcycle down as well. This is a air oil cooled BMW R9T, so the cool air absolutely helps. So let's see, once we get around this turn here, let's see if we're gonna have some place where we can actually pull off close to the water. Actually, oh, we're in luck. The gates are open. Normally these gates right here are actually closed, like I was saying, on particularly on the weekend, to allow foot traffic on this part of the road here. And it's closed down for miles when they actually do it. So get some good exercise in, good bike riding, running. Yeah, it's a lot of geese in the water here. So I'm gonna find a spot up here, see if we can walk down And actually, I'll pull up a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, wow. And just like I said, a lot of geese. Whew. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a treat. So I am going to walk down a little bit here. I'll take my gloves off. Just stand here and look at the view. Wow. It is beautiful. Nice and quiet. You come out here and have a picnic. Come out here and feed the ducks. Let me see if I can get a little closer here. I want to make sure I don't actually walk up on any of the little ducklings. I guess that's what you call them, with the geese, I would imagine. Because I would hate to come under attack. Wow. This is beautiful. Incredible. What a view. I can learn to love this and enjoy this if this is all I had to do all day. Wow. I knew I had heard another motorcycle there. Huh. Looks like a Harley Davidson 883, Iron 883, I believe it was. But back to the scenery here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'll be right back with you. Well, that was refreshing. As you can see, the geese have followed me over here close to the motorcycle, so hopefully I don't scare them. But such a beautiful day. I'm telling you, I can do this all day. But we're going to continue our ride to get through the park here. Today I'm out on the BMW R9T. Such a nice machine. Huh. Liking it and loving it. Alright, little ducky, no food. Hope I don't scare you. Didn't bother them one bit. They're just sitting there just checking me out, like they want to go for a ride. It's too cool. I better pull off with a attempt to cross the road, and you can see how many of them it is. So I will be all day waiting on them. But so we're gonna continue on here. Wow, we still actually have some daylight, even though the sun is not going to set for a while. But we're going to be in the tree line here, so it may not be as bright. And we're coming up on that. Whew, look at that view! Absolutely incredible. Absolutely. Wow. And this is the bridge I was talking about. As you can walk across the bridge when they have the road shut off coming in to this area, and you can stand here on the bridge as well and look over. So I think that's a great thing that they actually do. to allow foot and bicycle traffic to come through. No motor vehicles at that time, so there we go. Feels good. And we did lose a little bit of light here, but from what I can recall, the last time I was on some trial runs on the footage, I was actually able to see the footage actually, the video actually came out pretty clear actually, and there wasn't a problem. So it gets nice and twisty up through here. You know, if you're not familiar with this road, you absolutely want to take it easy, because some of these turns can sneak up on you real quick. But I enjoy them myself, as most motorcyclists do, looking for the curves. And here's the oh, we got somebody coming across here. That was the other gate there that closes off that section, and we just came into another section, and I believe I don't know if they ever had that gate right there closed, that second gate that we just came by, if that's actually been closed as well. But yeah, but this area right here that I'm coming through now, it's normally open, and it's pretty twisty as well. It's pretty fun. You have to love it. And at the same time, you have to watch out for deer as well. A lot of wildlife in this area, and it's a lot of deer as well. So, and there's of course a police officer as well. He's waiting. Give him a wave there. So, and apparently I was doing the speed limit, so I guess he never moved and he never came out, so I'm going to continue on. Lucky me, huh? Now we're actually coming up on the actual dam itself. Another motorcyclist. Yeah, I think I passed him when he passed me earlier. Hello, sir. LochRaven Reservoir. 308 square miles, it said. And there's the dam. See if I can get a quick view of that. Would have probably been best coming the other way to actually get that, but as always, next time. And we're getting ready to actually come to the end of this as well. And believe it or not, there's another restaurant on this end, but this restaurant is actually open most of the time. Watch out for the stones there and the gravel. There's some people out here enjoying the weather, enjoying the park. Actually coming up on the exit here. And this is the restaurant I was actually talking about. I'm not sure the name of it. Something about Pelican Property Management. Let me get turned around here. Just wanted to check it out real quick. And the food is actually pretty good. So if you're ever out in this area, forget the name of this restaurant. Maybe I should actually pull around front to see if I can grab the name of it. But anyway, you know, if you come through this area, and on this end, the restaurant is always open. So I'm going to put it on pause for a few, and I'll be right back.